they call me.
Let's go, bros. It is the Game Ball Brothers here. And this is going to be my first ever sit-down basketball video. So I'm very excited about that. One of my inspirations to do these kind of videos is King of the Fourth Quarter, Kenny Beecham. What a main man. He's such a good YouTuber. Like, he does the quizzes, he does all the NBA stuff. Like, NBA is basketball, favorite sport, everything. You know? Like, it's just quite crazy kind of stuff. So that he does, posting almost every day. And he does a new quiz every day with his man Marco helping him out and everything. It's crazy. But today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the 2018 NBA draft lottery. We're going to be going over the draft lottery. We're going to be going over my predictions of who is going to go in the draft lottery. So I'm going to be going over the whole draft lottery. So pick number 1 and 2 are pretty much settled. I mean, unless somebody blows out of the water, you know what I mean, at the draft combine, or somebody just makes a dumb decision. The top 2 players are easily DeAndre Ayton, Luka Doncic. That's it. Luka Doncic just won the EuroLeague Finals MVP, or the EuroLeague Final Four MVP, and he won the regular season MVP, and his team won the championship at 18 years old. Crazy. DeAndre Ayton is, I think, like 7'1", and his arms are so jacked. Like, his arms are huge, and he's like, he can stretch the floor a little bit, and he's just like, he's almost a lifetime talent. But in my opinion, Phoenix, the first overall selection, will take DeAndre Ayton. Devin Booker's saying next Shaq and Kobe, you know what I mean? But the only other thing that I would see them doing is trading it for Cat, which Devin Booker's posting about on his Twitter. If you guys didn't see that, go check it out on Devin Booker's Twitter and everything like that. And that's crazy if they get Cat. Those 2 offensive weapons that are really young and everything. But I think I should take Ayton. Ayton's, I think, a little better on defense than Karl-Anthony Towns. Both huge, really, really, really good talents. But I'm going to take Ayton over Doncic. Pick number 2, Sacramento. I'm going to take, like, Marvin Bagley fits with them more, but, like, I don't see their owner passing up on Luka because, A, he's just, like, the best player available, obviously. And 2, he loves European dudes. Like, back in the day, they used to have Vlade Divac, they used to have Peja Stojakovic, you know what I mean? Like, he loves those Euro dudes. But they're going to have Fox, Bogdanovic, and Hield, and then adding Luka to that. So that's like, Luka can play point guard, shooting guard, small forward. And they already have Fox, Hield, and Bogdanovic. So they don't really need him, but I think they're going to take him, best available at that position, because he's just, you can't pass up on that kind of guy. When DeAndre Ayton's gone, you can't pass up on Luka Doncic. He's so good. Hopefully I'll flash up some highlights on the screen or something. But Luka's a crazy talent. Now, Atlanta's a weird one. Atlanta could go a couple ways with this. They could go Marvin Bagley. They could surprise everybody and go Porter. Or they could go Jaren Jackson Jr. And my personal opinion is going to be Bagley. I don't like that they're going to take Bagley, but that's my opinion, they're going to take Bagley. Because John Collins and Marvin Bagley are very similar players. Not great on defense, good post scorers. Physical. That's like, you know what I mean? So they're just going to be eaten up alive on defense. They don't have a big future right now. Like, they're not looking good. But I think Marvin Bagley is definitely an amazing prospect. You know what I mean? Like, he's a really good player. But I don't know if I see him fitting well in Atlanta. And the next up is Memphis in the draft lottery. And they have, like, they're not ready to go in tank mode. Memphis is not ready to tank. They're keeping Gasol. They're keeping Conley. Like, they're not ready to tank. And the best player available at this spot, in my opinion, that could help them win now is Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. is an amazing talent. Some of you guys didn't get to watch him because he was out this whole season, but, like, when you watch his high school highlights and some of the stuff he did in high school, when I think he just measured over a 40-inch vertical. Like, he can, like, touch 13 feet high with his height. Like, it is absolutely crazy.
Hold up.
stuff Michael Porter can do athletically and scoring the ball and everything like that. So they would have a really good lineup. If they could keep Tyreke Evans this offseason, they have Mike Conley at the point, Tyreke Evans at the 2, Porter Jr. at the 3, and they're gonna have whoever they're gonna have at the 4. I mean, they move around who they have at the 4, and then Gasol at the 5. You know what I mean? Like that's like a 9th, 8th team kind of team. You know what I mean? That can compete with Denver and Minnesota for that spot, and for the Clippers, like they can compete with that spot with that lineup. You know, like that could be scary if they get a couple other young players like that, and they're not ready to tank. Okay. I made a mistake on my Dallas pick. I'm changing my Dallas pick. In the middle of my video, I'm changing my Dallas pick. My Dallas pick is going to be Mohamed Bamba. I just hyped myself up over Mohamed Bamba. Have you guys seen his 7'11" wingspan? I think he's 7'2" or 7'3" with a 7'11" wingspan. That is absolutely insane, the stuff he can do on defense. Like, people compare him to Rudy Gobert. And if you guys saw, like, the postseason stats that, like, went along with Rudy Gobert and the season stats went along with Rudy Gobert, the Jazz were like a middle-of-the-pack defensive team without Rudy this season, and the second he got on that court, they went up to #1 defense in the entire league. Like, and with Westbrook and George and all them, Rudy Gobert would affect their shots. He messed them up. Steven Adams didn't have a great series against them in the first round. You know what I mean? But the Warriors were just like too much for them. You know what I mean? No, the Rockets. They played the Rockets. I'm sorry, the Rockets were just too much for them. But yeah, no, like the Rockets are really good. I'm thinking the Warriors are the 1 seed, but no, the Rockets are 1 seed. The Rockets are too much for them. Clint Capella can keep up with Rudy, and just James Harden is it's sensational talent. James Harden's so good. But yes, so I'm gonna have Dallas at 5, taking Mohamed Bamba. And at pick 6, I'm having not Chicago. I'm sorry, Charles pick 7. Pick 6, I'm having Orlando taking Trae Young. Trae Young is so sensational. Trae Young has 2 things that he could be. He could become Jimmer Fredette or Stephen Curry. Those are the only 2 comparisons I can say. He's going to be one of the best point guards in the league, shooting threes out with his handle insane, or he's going to be Jimmer Fredette, who did it all in college but can't bring it to the pros. He's going to be off playing in China or the G League, whatever, somewhere. But I think he's sensational talent. I think he's going to be up at those greatest point guards in a couple years. I think the only thing knocking him is his height, which you need a taller point guards in these years. But Steph Curry did well, you know what I mean? So.
Make the ground shake.
Okay, at pick number 7 in Chicago, I have Chicago taking Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren Jackson is really good. I am surprised if he does slip this low. I mean, he's a really good talent. I would put there's like the top 7 talents are like so good. Like the top 7 are just like they're all there. You know what I mean? Like they're all like they all could go anywhere. Like Jaren Jackson, if he's the #1 pick, like he could be awesome in Phoenix. Like you know what I mean? Like he's the 7th pick. So like in my opinion, so that's just crazy to me. But Jaren Jackson paired up with Lauri Markkanen in the paint, he's a good defensive big man. You know what I mean? Like having them both down low, that's good. That's gonna be good in the future. Chicago Bulls future, oh my god, it blows me away. Chicago Bulls future. Chicago Bulls, Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, they got Valentine right now. I mean, they're probably gonna pick up a small forward. If like Porter like falls this low, I would have them taking Porter, but I don't have him falling this low because I think Porter's really good. But if he falls this low and they take Porter, dude, they're gonna have Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, Michael Porter, Lauri Markkanen. You know, I don't know if Rolo's still under contract, but then they're gonna have Jaren Jackson Jr. if they don't take Porter. Like, Chicago Bulls are gonna be so good. Okay, guys. I have the Cleveland Cavaliers at 8, taking Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter is similar to Tristan Thompson. Like he can play offense. Like he played with Marvin Bagley in that zone defense at Duke. So they both like kind of played power forward and center. You know what I mean? But I think he's gonna be a center because Marvin Bagley is more power forward. So if they get him and they can keep LeBron, like that can have them run him at center instead of Thompson. Like that can be good. He was a way better defender than Bagley was at Duke. And he's a really good talent to have in the paint and maybe develop. He wasn't #1 option, but he shot like 40% from 3 in his college season. I mean, he didn't shoot a ton of them, but he shot like 40% from 3. You know what I mean? So like having that kind of player to be able to shoot a couple mid ranges and everything like that could be really good for Cleveland if you keep LeBron. Even without LeBron, like you can look into the future. You know what I mean? Like he's a young talent. He's gonna be good in the paint. He's good. And at number 9, New York Knicks, in my opinion, best available, Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, his team won the championship. I watched the championship. Him and Dante DiVincenzo were the two best players on that team. You know what I mean? Like they were cooking it. He's such like he is a 3-and-D kind of guy, but he's not at the same time. Like that's his skill set, but he's so good at what he does, and he does more. Like I look at him as kind of a Kawhi Leonard-esque player. Like Kawhi is an offensive superstar, and defensive he's even better. You know what I mean? Like I believe that Mikal has that kind of potential to become a Kawhi Leonard player. Okay, for Philadelphia at 10, they have like two really options here. Kevin Knox, who's 6'9", he's got a really good handle. Like he can do some things. He did well at Kentucky this season. But in my personal opinion, I think they're gonna trade the pick away because like they need assets. Like they want to win now. They're trusting the process no matter what. As if they try to win against my Celtics, they're not going to do it. Try to win against the Cavs with LeBron, they're not going to do it. Try to win against Toronto, they're not going to do it. But they're all in. They want to win. Like I'm a Philly fan because my mom grew up in Philly. Like they're my second favorite team. Like I support them. But the process is not ready. I think they should draft Kevin Knox, start him over Rocco, and see how he does in that position. Like I think that they should keep going young. But knowing the Sixers organization, they're going to end up trading this pick away. And at number 11 with Charlotte, I have them taking Colin Sexton, which is a stretch. I know. Don't judge me. It's a stretch. Colin Sexton is a sensational point guard from Alabama. He measured out in the combine just under 6'2". That hurts his draft stock because he always said he was 6'2", which isn't that short, but he measured under 6'2". So he's about my height, you know? So that's the one thing that really hurt him. But otherwise, I think he's going to go to Charlotte because I think they need to move away from Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker, be free Kemba. Hashtag free Kemba. Please free Kemba Walker. He's such a good player. Kemba is so good. You guys need to move on. You guys need to go to the next point guard of the future. You guys need to move on to Colin Sexton. Okay, next up we got two picks going to the Clippers. I'm going to go over these two quickly. These two players I have, one of the better players that I would love to see them get a good small forward is Miles Bridges, the other Bridges. I'll have him go to two picks later. But I'm having Miles Bridges go here because the Clippers have never had a good small forward. All those Lob City years, all they needed was a small forward. They always had Chris Paul. They always had Jay Crossover. Now they got Lou Will. They always had Blake and DeAndre. And they never had that small forward. They had Truth for 1 year. They had Grant Hill 1 year. They had Luka Mute, I think, 1 year and everything. But they need a small forward, so I got them taking Bridges at that pick. And their next pick, at pick 13, I have them taking Robert Woods. No, I'm sorry, Robert Williams. Look at my phone. Robert Williams. Robert Williams is another big guy to pair alongside DeAndre Jordan. He plays like DeAndre Jordan, but he does at the power forward position. So if they can have two of those kind of big, physical, rebounding, scoring in the paint kind of guys that can throw down some dunks, Lob City 2.0, baby. Lob City 2.0. I can't wait to see it. Okay, and with Denver at 14, they have like a very weird kind of team. Like I think they have a very bright future. Like they're gonna be good. They have Jamal Murray. They traded away Moutier, which I'm upset about. I like Moutier, but I'm happy he's in New York. I like New York. They got Jokic. They got Fareed. They got Trey Lyles. Like I think they're gonna have a good future. But they have Will Barton. They got Gary Harris. But I think that they need another guy to replace Emmanuel Mudiay. So I have them taking SGA, the guy from Kentucky. I'll flash a picture up on the screen. I don't know how to pronounce his name at all. It's like Shy something. But he's a good talent for them. I think they need another ball handler. Jamal Murray's not that great at point guard. I think coming out of the draft, he wants to be a shooting guard. And I think they should be put at 2 guard. So I think they're going to take SGA out of Kentucky. But that will conclude my NBA draft lottery predictions. I know, willy-nilly, all that, I just kind of threw them all together, but I am an NBA fan, so hopefully I get most of these right. After the draft, we will come back and we'll look at all the picks and we'll do all that kind of stuff. Draft comes up after the finals and everything like that, so it's going to be a little while. But I do hope you guys enjoyed my picks for the draft lottery, and I hope you guys enjoyed this basketball sit-down video. I really hope you guys enjoy this. I can't wait to post my Fortnite video. I can't wait to post my outside basketball video. I'm so excited to be posting it again. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.